When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on another Big 12 foe, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cougars offense will get the first swing of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
On the move, he fires. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Iowa State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
This time he's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Using his legs, it's Hansen. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got a man. It's Bachmeier.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Anderson will throw. Fires to the big fella. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He's got him. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Soft spot in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Cougars are on the move. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Phillips. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Anderson wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away.
Number 35 on to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They get to him as he throws. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Gonna look downfield again. Skips away from pressure. caught in the backfield. It's Hansen. And the defense drags him down. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Anderson will throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've had a couple of scoring drives, but man, do they need a touchdown drive. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Cyclones want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, they faked it, snapped it to the up man. And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the 1st down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
Off play action on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Townsend. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one up.
I know, everyone's yelling. You didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cyclones! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Anderson wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away on fourth down. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Cyclones in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cyclones will try to punch it in on first and goal. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
BYU 0.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Anderson will throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the right. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. BYU will try to boot it deep to start the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. The pitch. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Anderson wants to throw. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hansen. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the pummeling has started. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Let's go! Let's go! He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. Tosses it incomplete.
But you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Townsend. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the Cyclones will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
BYU 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
BYU 0.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And the Cyclones are on the move. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cyclones! Quick strike through the air for the score. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Power football with the run. His way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Lee. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Got his man quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff from the gun. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hagan. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. That's caught, it's Hagan. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but